There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, OBS just wasn't working for some reason, so as soon as I clicked to go unmute my mic, the screen was all black, and I couldn't change anything, so I just had to restart. Sorry about that. No. I did also accidentally open VTube Studio and a few other things that might have just broke it, I think. But yeah, I'll try not to click on stuff accidentally. Man, Lana, we're about to watch a movie while we just chill. But yeah. Yeah, it'll take a while. Typically when you start a stream, it'll take at least like 10 to 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to show that you're live. In some cases. Yeah, sorry about that. Strange. Anyway, how's everybody doing? It's unexpected OBS with the scuff. I'm actually thinking about uninstalling it and reinstalling it. I don't know how a lot of my issues with the program. Bulk the mic too much. Yeah. I'm not sure what we're gonna watch. I suggested the panda or something. Could also sort by year. I know. Hi everybody. Oh, maybe the mic is way too. Here. No, we're very closer. There we go. Yeah. Thank you for joining me today. Sorry for the wait. I had everything prepared too. I was ready to stream and then sure enough OBS decides to oh god. Way too loud. Oh, one second, let me unmute myself now. Oh, I accidentally pressed on a movie. I don't know what this is. I think it's like a Justice League movie. Okay, give me a moment. It's a Garfield movie. There was another, Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, fantasy movie? Well, there's a Road to El Dorado. We could watch that. Okay. Hello, everybody. Oh, hi, Bob. Hi, Azrael. Good to see everybody. How's it going? Alright, let's chill out there. It's been a long time since I've seen the Road to El Dorado. Probably almost a decade. So, do you want to see the drip? I'll show you my drip. You know the IKEA shark? There was an asset on booth. Excuse my posture. I'm sitting. There's a tail too. So they give you a plushie hat and a plushie tail. And that's really nice. And so added the hand shadow thing for your driving, of course. What I'll do is move my microphone just slightly back. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. But I probably won't be very close to it until we do like readings or something. Let me see. Let me turn off the game. There we go. Testing, testing, testing. Yeah, I really like it. I have a toggle for it too. So I don't want to be shirt plushy. Go back to being a cat. Or both. I forgot which. Oops. I forgot which toggle is. There we go. There's the hat. I'm not sure which one's the tail. Okay, yeah, that's the tail. Okay. But yeah, I'm just chilling watching Road to El Dorado. I probably won't show it because, you know, movie and all that. Thank you, Dad. and Casual, and Frank, and Jack, and Daytree. Mubarak. Is it Howie? Hi Howie. And Zordon. Azrael. Welcome back everybody. And the Kissa. And Alex and Hugh and AG. And Co-Gamer and Val. And Gloomy. Hello everybody. Sorry for the wait. I woke up around 5 today because I stayed up really late working, so I need some extra sleep to kind of wake up before stream, because if I streamed immediately when I woke up, I probably would have been very interesting, I guess. So yeah, I'll put my shirt back on. Yeah. Hello, you girl. How's it going, sweetie? I'm trying to get at her level. She's mad chillin'. Spread out. Relaxing. I fixed the index controller issue, so my face no longer scrunches up too hard. I look insane, you know. So, thankfully oh, where is it? Oh, the stands were there. Oops. Alright. We have more balls. Yellow nails this time. Balls. There's not really many nail. I kind of like Shinra because she has like a lot of stuff on her. This model's Seo and it doesn't really have as many nail accessories. Very limited. I mean, it only came out this year. I think like in April, I think. That's the same model I made the Buzat, the Mario character personified. Also, hello Klein, take care sweetie. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I really like this one. The proportions are quite nice because on Shinra's like 90% lag, so when I calibrate, there's this world, I think it's called FBT calibrator, and if you lift your foot up to your hand, and if your foot doesn't reach your hand exactly, that means that the arms to legs ratio isn't right for your body. So I noticed that two bros on booth, and then Celestia is the legs are a little long. Hold on. Let me ask my word. What'd you say? Save Sail, the one guy. He's great. We're watching Road to El Dorado right now. No, it's really funny. I'm just looking at it. I think some of the, some of the Winnie the Pooh movies are public domain. There's some movies we could actually watch on stream, I think, that are public domain. They typically, they're not bad, but they're like old ass movies. Typically ones that people have seen like a billion times. Sorry, my stomach makes strange noises. But yeah, I do, nonetheless, I really do like this general model, and Lasisha as well. But the legs are way too long. It's got that like one piece proportions. One piece. But yeah. Big old booba, and then they're like really long. Yeah, this one's really like good arms to leg ratio. I know some people are built like that though, I guess. Like their legs are really long. Which is cool, but I don't know if that's a everybody thing. Long legs. Long arms and long legs. Yeah. I'll try to show some of Luna's fit. Emo moment. It's not a phase, Mom. It's not a phase. Not a phase for her. But yeah. I forgot how much I like DreamWorks movies. Is this DreamWorks, right? Yeah, DreamWorks movies in the 2000s were kind of like a banger, dude. I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, I'll add that to the list. Prince of Egypt is a good one. Road to El Dorado, Sinbad, Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet's a Disney movie. It's same vibe though. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder. How's it going? Sweet. What do you mean I got old? I'm not old. But like, look at the animation. That's crazy. They just don't make them like that. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my god. Man. There was a turning point where the studios decided to go, yeah, 2D to 3D. I heard I saw this TikTok today, there's a new anime gonna come out by Billy, like the website, and it's supposed to be like a 2D and 3D anime. It's called, I know the main character's name is X. That's all I remember. He has like white hair, holographic suit. I guess you could say like a, I don't know how to describe it. no go can. Yeah, I'll mute myself for now. But yeah, also, by the way, sorry if I can't read YouTube chat. Something weird's going on with YouTube where the display stopped working. Also, thank you for the follows. Huckyo and Maniac. Come on, hello. But yeah, I do love you guys though. And everyone on YouTube too. So sorry about that if I missed your messages. It may be a YouTube issue today, but I am always on Twitch. You all chit chat. Yeah. Yeah. And that's around. Okay. I'm sorry. You see herd feeds. I can't really do that right now. I have a chest tracker on. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see the lights of the movie in the world. It reflects or something like that. Forgot it's technically a musical too. I really like the music in Prince of Egypt though. I used to listen to that like so much. I don't know. I've never seen Sinbad. I don't think I mean, if I have, I can't remember. I remember Hercules. Well, that's a Disney movie. And most Disney movies are musicals. Luna might make a Twitch soon. I was telling them that you might make a Twitch at some point. Oh god, what is that? Hey, yo. This movie. Oh, Tarzan. Oh, I like Tarzan. Yeah, that's another good one. Ta-da! I have a starfish on my leg. I have a tail. And I don't know. I have a flower on my leg, but my legs are in the ground. Yeah, me too. I really like Prince of Egypt. Yeah, let me pin Discord in a second. Mute and unmute. Hello, Spinny Spikes. Hello, sweetie. Welcome back. Thank you for that 7-stream streak. It's good to see you. Hello, Smoot. Smoot? Smooch? Smoot. Hope you've been well. Oh. Oops. There we go. There we go. Also, I lessened the darkness on the hand thing so it doesn't go like pitch black when I touch the screen. It kind of just goes just a little, just a little, you know, just a little bit. Also, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, it's pretty cool. Lots of memes. Lots of stream memes. Back in the Tumblr days, you see a lot of art of her. Oh, I was saying back in the Tumblr days, you see a lot of art of her. A baddie. Yeah. No kisses. Like Riza kisses, really? Yeah. I forgot all the characters' names in Rotel Dorado. But yeah. Really good movie. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I have something exciting to share with you guys. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you already know. The 3D model's done. The artist finished it yesterday or today. It's crazy. Like, oh my god. So like a week ago, I thought it was like done. They were just kind of optimizing it or like, you know, like doing the rest of it. I thought that was it. But no. The final version is like 10 times better than what they sent me a week ago. I was like, holy shit, I was blown away. Like, I wasn't complaining before. It was really nice, but like, I don't know how it got like from really good to even better. Like, I guess they took more time with actually like finishing up with all the textures and stuff. I think before it was like a rough draft sort of thing. To get the ball rolling, you know, like a canvas, like a sketch. But yeah, it's so good. I was playing with it this morning with like the VTuber model posing app thingy, It looks so good. Yeah, right? I'll have to show my model artist. Because I did a really good job kind of like replicating their art style on the 3D model. What do we got? What's that? Oh, am I? Oh, let me move myself. I keep actually hitting my box fan. It makes these like squeaky sounds because it has like this friction thing at the bottom to keep it from like falling over on the floor. Yeah. Maybe I should go emo. This isn't emo. This is pajamas. But it's also one of them with the hand shadow asset. And the traveling log guys for you. It's good to see you. I like the warm tones. There's a lot of filters in this at all. It's very comfy. Reminds me of like sunset type of life. So what else? So I have an updated version of this one. I don't have the cybernetics yet. I have to find and see if they have it for this base. Yep. Let's So, Twitch man, thank you for the follow. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so who's we? Let me bring the chat just a little closer. There we go. Sorry. Also, I no longer have the who knows. People were saying I had a who knows. I still left it though on the black hair ones. I feel like it looks cute. Like a cat. There we go. Yeah, because I was like, there's a lot of shit. I was pretty shy at the start, yeah. I'd keep it simple at a distance like this. And like this. Oh, yeah. I even, oh, my eye. Okay, there we go. Also, thank you, Surgery. Yes, sweetie. It's been a while. We've come a long way since 2 years ago. I remember the one time I did, I was like, if I do screen nuzzles, then you have to nuzzle back. That was the rule. Hi, sweetie. Also, thank you, Gumi. I know, yeah, I did a lot of beach episode streams. Lots of beach outfits and stuff. I don't know why the camera keeps unfocusing so much. I'm gonna just freeze the camera in place. Let's stay still. But yeah, that's pretty standard. When you first start off, you're a bit more shy, I guess, but as you get more comfortable, yeah, I'm more open to a lot more things. I technically started ASMR in 2021 in December. And then I think I started doing visual ASMR in like January or February of 2022. When I started off ASMR doing reading, I used to read like short stories and, you know, like the Midas Touch and stuff like that. I used to have a rule that people couldn't tell me to go to bed. I even had a rule like that because people would tell me to go to bed because I would stream at like absurd hours for my time zone. I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Stop telling me to go to bed. Yeah. And eventually I stopped because I'm just like, people are gonna tell me to go to bed all the time. But like, I don't know, back then I took it as like, oh, throw in the towel. I didn't really like, oh? Sorry, I did not mean to show the movie. But yeah, we're watching Road to El Dorado. Hopefully it was under 10 seconds before YouTube's like, banned. No. Yeah, like, apparently on YouTube you can technically watch 10 seconds of any copyrighted, or like, you know how like YouTubers clip something like, oh, for example, blah blah blah. But I think longer than 10, I believe they could. Yeah. But yeah. Unless it's educational, I can't remember how it goes. Yeah, I was doing it at the time. That's true. At least back when I started, there wasn't too many people doing 3D ASMR in VR chat. I know there definitely were, but like I didn't really see it in the ASMR category very much. It was probably on like Patreon or YouTube. It was probably more popular on YouTube at the time, but not on Twitch. Oh yeah, I would do it quite a bit back in 2022, and then once I got my 2D model, I kind of did it last year. And then after the last subathon, what is it, the partner celebration? I kind of like forgot how much I like visual ASMR. Especially with all the new equipment, I was like, I need to like use this more than I already do. Like, you guys were super generous to me last year, and I was able to get full body tracking and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'll just place face closer. I won't touch the camera because sometimes it gets buggy. I see a few every now and then, but even then it's, I guess, majority like live 2D or audio only ASMR artists. Oh yeah, the Tango model. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. I gotta go through all the archives and like maybe remake some of those. Cause I had so many models. Like, I used to make my own V-Ray models, and yeah, every day or every other week I would have like a different outfit or theme going on. It was fun. I removed a lot of my VODs because they were really scuffed because dog barking and stuff. But I did put a few of them back on YouTube. The ones that like passed the dog bark test. I was also a bit younger than I am now. I was a youngin', so you know how I was at least back then. I felt like my content then didn't really reflect how I am now. Like, I think I'm more mellowed out now. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, the little ones would bark like the chihuahuas so much. Like, especially at night, because you think, oh, at night, dogs are asleep, people are asleep. Nope. Not the littlest one. She would bark at like 3 a.m. all the time. And I think it was just quiet enough where it wouldn't disturb the neighbors, but it would disturb me. And my parents would sleep with like really loud white noise because of the dogs and stuff. So I'm like, that's real. To tune out all the barking and stuff. So I also eventually started doing that too around the time that I got my dogs in like 2019. Because my other dogs are so quiet. Like the other ones, the biggest one is just so quiet. She's very quiet. She doesn't bark. She only barks when the mail is there, but that's fine. Because I liked that, because it would let me know that I need to grab something on the phone. But the little one, those yappers, those ankle biters, they were so loud. The littlest ones were the loudest, and the biggest one was very, very quiet. I know sometimes I kind of regret that I like deleted all my clips from after the Riza rebrand. I'm like, I don't know. I was still pretty charming, I guess. My content, I just felt like my content wasn't good enough, and I needed to start over, basically. Which in some ways, you know, it's all good. I did save all my clips before I removed them all. I have them in a file and a zip file on my computer. So at some point I might make like a compilation of like over the past like 4 years. Because I mean I started VTubing when I was 20 years old, so I know 20 is like a grown woman, but at least for me, I still lived with my parents, so I was very like, I guess you could say immature. Not saying that people who live with their parents are immature, but I didn't live much life at that point, so I would say I was a little bit more immature than the average person. Or not that I was like, I don't know how to describe it. I was just super shy. And then I kind of came out of my shell over the course of 4 to 5 years. But yeah. Yeah, that's very common. I got very lucky, I'd say. Like, I think I always feel like every time I have a bad day, I think about like what you guys did for me a year ago. And it really cheers me up. Because I'm like, I don't know where I would be if I was still living with my family, to be honest. So I'm like super grateful beyond anything else. But yeah, I remember I was attempting to move out this year. I'll probably save it for next year because the housing is awful. I didn't think the inflation would get this bad. Like, I got really lucky last year to find the place that I did. Just gonna hang on to it as long as I can unless I get like, I don't know, be Sojo rich. Once I get crazy rich, then I will move out. But it's not terrible here. The town's nice. I can walk like safely, like anywhere pretty much. I mean, at the most, I would have to worry about like animals at night, really. like coyotes and stuff. But it's a very safe place. And the rent's not too bad, or in comparison to everything else. A lot of places are nearby. It's very easy to manage living where I live without a car. So, we'll see. Yeah, I really appreciate it, everybody. Yeah, those were definitely the most days. Oh, especially yeah. That was amazing. You see, you have grown up a lot. Now you get to get excited over household appliances. So true. Very true. Like when I got my rice cooker, like it's a rice cooker, but it's like you can use it for like multiple things. You can, there's even like a stove mode, and I'm like, dude, that's so slay. It's like one of those like 5-in-1 type of appliances. Because someone was like, really, you just throw something in your rice cooker and eat it? I'm like, yeah I do. Because it has like a lot of different settings. It's better than like, I sometimes throw things in the microwave sometimes, but it's very convenient. Like if you don't care too much about things being like super crispy, then it's a really good buy. I'll eventually get like an air fryer or something. I've been kind of getting things one at a time because it's funny, like I realize especially with the kitchen appliances, just go for the actual expensive good one because it'll last you longer. Because I remember I bought a toaster and then I bought something else from the time I moved, and it was cheap. It was like $20, $30, less than that, and it broke like after so like just such a short amount of time. So it's definitely worth getting the really refined appliances for long-term use. Oh yeah, and coffee maker. Oh god, right, the coffee maker. I'm grounded from coffee. I have a nice coffee maker, the Keurig kind, but I fell for one of those like, oh, Keurig, buy a Keurig and get like all these coffee pods for like less or like for free basically, and I was like, yeehaw. Hell yeah. Eureka, I'll buy that. And now I'm like, I don't really drink coffee because it gives me anxiety. And it makes me stay up too late. Man. Eureka. Yeah. Oh my god, that word. Eureka. But yeah, for those that have been here for a long time, you know the journey that is the Geo/Riza channel. The Geo/Riza channel experience has been definitely something to witness. But hey, I don't think it's a lot to expect someone to be perfect right out the gate, you know? Like, content wise. I know some people are more, you know, skilled about it. It took me a while to get, like, I feel like, good at ASMR. Because I'm not gonna lie, I probably should have just been a just chatting streamer in 2022. I did have my comfy moments, but a lot of it was a bit yappy. A lot of tangents. But nowadays I don't have much to say. Not as much unless it's about anime or something. I got a Keurig for free now. It's converted. Yeah, I noticed. Okay, I noticed this too with phone companies. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's these services that give you the device for free, but they make the real money off the subscriptions or like the product that you use in the device, you know? I start to catch on now. Because I know Keurig, they give you the machine for really cheap, or the reverse, they make you buy the machine, then they give all you get this coffee for free. They get you hooked, and then there you go. I used to work for a call service company. Get any phone free. Yeah, I remember when I got my phone, I was there like, it's free. But really, I pay like $13 a month to pay it off over the course of like 32 months. So like 2 years or something like that. So, air quotes free. It's nice though if you plan to stay. Yeah. Yeah, like I finished my last contract last year, and then I got a new phone in I think December, November. Oh wow. Last year. According to people on Reddit and on the forums, apparently the iPhone 12 and 13 are the best ones, supposedly. And there's a reason why, because they said that the newer 14 and 15 break very easily. And mine, I accidentally dropped it the other day and the back of the screen cracked. Not the front part, but the back of the phone cracked. And I was like, I didn't even like drop it that far, and I had a case on it. And then I looked it up, they're like, yeah, the iPhone 15 is like the most fragile phone you'll ever get. Like, even if you have an OtterBox or like crazy stuff on it, it will still break. So, yeah, supposedly the 12 and 13 are really good. And then I still have my 10. I still have my iPhone 10. Hasn't really had any issues. Other than the actual, like, phone itself, like, the way it works. But the outside is, like, perfectly fine, almost brand new. You see, I started to spray. I have an iPhone 13. I really don't like the weird hump it has on the screen. Oh, I see. I think it means more like durability. I'm not sure if they were maybe the best phones, like, but yeah, at least durability wise. Yeah. I swapped off iPhone out there. I miss Android. The only reason why I switched to iPhone. Sorry. The only reason why I switched to iPhone is so I can have the VTuber tracking. Like the cool bun shapes and stuff. I would definitely have an Android if I didn't want that on there. And here I know also it's going to bed. Alright, bye bye. Take care, Jeff. And I love you. I will agree, compared to the rest of the other ability. Yeah. But yeah, the 15, I'm like, I was just happy it wasn't the front of the screen. I don't really care too much about the back, that's covered anyways, but yeah, it has like a crack on the outside. Well, anyway, there's really no point in repairing it either, because like it's the back of the phone. No one really looks at that. And it's weird too, because it, you know, like when something cracks, you can feel the crack. I can't feel the crack. It's like it has like these multiple layers where I guess the inside part of the back of the phone is cracked, but not the outside of it and the inside of it. I don't know. Titanium bullshit or whatever. I know they released the iPhone 15 made of titanium or something. I don't know. I mean, you want the phone to make a dent in you, or yeah, or you drop the phone and it breaks, or it breaks the floor. Yeah. I think when crashed or fell asleep. I heard her not too long ago. Maybe she did crash. Oh well. I'll enjoy the movie myself. Yeah, it's no Nokia. It's no Nokia phone, definitely. Hello, Silver. But yeah, it's good to see everybody. I don't know why. Is that Granite here? Hello, sweetie. And Miku. Hey, darling. But yeah, I remember when I made Dauntless and Gumi Mod. It was a very, very like important time because I always reference this era of 2022. We had a bit of a bad egg with the mods. All the mods now are great, but we had a bad egg, and then I had to remove them, and then, you know, it was really nice that Gumi and Dauntless and Moose, especially during like the subathons. I remember Moose like banned like, oh my god, I remember the first subathon. It was crazy. I think it was like 81 people. I remember counting in Stream Elements. I don't know if it was all Moose, but we banned 81 people that like month. It was 31 days. There were just a lot of trolly people in the chats back in like ASMR. I think people have like chilled out. I don't know. I don't see as many people just bothering ASMR artists as much as I used to see it. I guess it was still in the beginnings on Twitch, so people were like, "Oh, what's this? Let's be assholes." But yeah, there was 81, and I was just like, "Jeez, that's crazy." Especially when I was a sleeper away, they would get them. Those people. But yeah, I think it's definitely more accepted, or people just got over it. Yeah. Which is nice. I would prefer not to have to, you know, overwork the mods. They are just really generous as it is to mod for my channel, so. Or channels at this point. So many channels. YouTube, the second Twitch channel. Yeah, I remember. That was the beginning of 2023, right when I was moving out. There was just this person that was just super mean. I remember they were like, okay, so there was this person. Sorry, the Luna's joining back. So like, I remember, this was during the subathon in March. It started in February or March. Yeah, it started in March, and they were being such an asshole to everyone. Yeah, and to the mods. They kept bothering the mods. They were making like 1 billion accounts to harass me. And then like, over nothing. It was just this. They were just like, oh, you know, this other ASMR artist messaged me to tell me that they wanted me to stop like harassing them, but you won't, so I'm going to continue to harass you. And that's their only reason for continuing, because I guess they were like trying to like ask out or like confess their love to this other ASMR artist, and they're like, oh, this isn't really healthy behavior, please stop. And because they said that, they stopped harassing them, but then they went to me, started doing the same thing, and because I didn't want to DM them back that same message or some bullshit, I was just like, no, why do I have to tell you what you already know? Like, please stop, you know? So we had to keep getting rid of them. I'm like, I'm not gonna explain to a grown man like that you can't do this stuff to people. They're like 26 years old or like 25. I'm just like, okay, all right, buddy. But anyway, that was 2023 during one of the most stressful months already, because I was moving out, and yeah, but eventually it all kind of settled, thankfully. And the mods were, dude, like the mods, MVP to Hugh, everybody. Hugh was such an MVP. Oh my god. Oh my god, Hugh handled that shit. Like, all the mods were great during that situation. It was just fantastic, especially Sub as well. If it wasn't for the mods, I don't think it would have stopped. I think if I was like a smaller streamer, I think it would have just been like, you know, which is unsettling if they're just gonna do that to like anybody. But anyway, like if I didn't have as many mods to take care of it, I feel like it'd be harder. But yeah, we have our people every now and then that get the band from the Discord. Also, welcome back. But yeah, like that was probably the most the most persistent and annoying. Definitely. I really appreciate all the mods and everybody around the time. It got to the point, I think the way they stopped, because even like people in chat were kind of annoyed. When chat's annoyed, it's like, bro, like, can you leave? Everyone was just like the donkey staring me and was just like, bro, please stop getting in chat. Just leave. We don't want you here. It was very funny. Like everyone's just trying to like relax and sleep, and this dude's like, give me one message and I'll leave you alone. I was like, no, I don't fucking want to message you. Leave me alone. I don't even message other VTubers. You think I'm gonna message you? I'm like, leave me alone, damn. Like, what do you want from me? It's just so funny. Anyway. 1 second. There we go, sorry. But yeah, it was just like, it was just crazy. It was just absurd. Like, I like to keep to myself. That's just the type of person I've been my whole life, and then like someone trying to like change that is not gonna stop me from doing that. I'm like, okay. And being parasocial is very like, I don't know, it's very rude, I feel like, because it's like you're trying to take attention away from, like, I want to spend time with all of you, and they're trying to like make it all about them. It's very selfish, and I'm like, I don't think that's cool. People aren't trying to chill out after like, you know, work or school or uni. I'm like, no one wants to deal with your like incessant, like, you know, trying to bug the streamer and stuff. I don't know. It was very strange. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Back when we used to do gaming last year quite a bit. We gotta revive the mod channel. That was a lot of fun. We used to play games and stuff. But yeah, I remember oh god, so there was one time, it was like February 20th. I remember the day. It was February 20th of last year. They sent a dono, you know, after they've been banned and we've been trying to get rid of them. And they sent a dono. I don't think it had a message, but I recognized the username. And I got so mad. I'm like, is this person still like... And I got pissed off because I'm like, obviously this was the donathon to help me move out. Like, and I'm like, what are they going to think? Like, oh, I'm going to accept it because I'm, you know, needing help right now. I refunded all their donos from like the past month. Because I'm like, I'm not accepting that. It's not fair. And then they were threatening to charge back and stuff. They're like, oh, I can ruin her whole shit. I'm like, oh, you can't do anything if I refund you. And besides, it was a dono that's non-refundable. It was just so messed up. I'm like, what do you think, I'm going to accept it and then let you back in because, you know, oh, you did a nice gesture? I don't want money from someone that's going to bully my viewers, bully my mods, bully me, force me to try to talk to them. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to talk to someone like that. I'm not going to accept anything from someone like that. Like, I appreciate donos and stuff, but from people that actually, like, you know, respect my rules and care about me and, you know, everyone here, stuff like that. It was very strange. But then I found out they were doing it to like 2 or 3 other people. They basically hopped from one VTuber that was an ASM artist to me, I think someone else at the time. So yeah, we did some an extensive research for what we had available, and we figured out that they just do this for fun or whatever. I don't know. So, oh wait, he did offer Hugh his sister's hand in marriage as well. It was a bit bizarre. It was a bizarre character, but yeah. Yeah, I typically don't say who, because I'm sure they don't want to be bugged about it a year ago. But yeah. I can't remember. Yeah, it was very strange. Bam. Not a lot to say. I really do appreciate one. Just likes to chill out here and relax. And respects me, respects my roles, and you know, the mods as well. I really adore them. Like, I don't get angry often. Like, I don't like to be that person that's like super like up their own ass, or like, but you know, sometimes it's just, some people just won't leave it alone, you know, so it is what it is. Especially in like, I guess, in the VTuber community, there's like this idea that the viewer's always the right mentality. And I'm like, sometimes people are just wrong. I don't think you can just bend over backwards for some people. Or like, just let some things slide. I feel like it should be all equal, like, you know. I do try my best to, you know, listen to everybody, but like, only to the people that, you know, are being rational and like respectful and also nice to me as well. But yeah. Yeah, I do appreciate everyone that likes me for me and stuff, you know. Yeah. You guys already know how much I love you guys a lot. So I do say it often, but you know. At some point we should do a meetup again to this month, beer chat meetup. But yeah, that was Riza Geolore for the past 2 years, I guess. And that was kind of like a mid-sized VTuber. Like, I feel like I do feel for a lot of smaller streamers because they have to deal with a lot of bullshit. A hell of a lot of bullshit. Whereas like, I feel like some people won't even like try to mess with like a bigger streamer, like around my size or bigger, just because they know it's not worth it, and the mods are just gonna like obliterate them. So I do feel for like smaller streamers. It does get better. Just make sure you have a good, you know, support system, a good mod team, and you know, a good community that will be there with you during the difficult times. Also, I like this song. I would say, like, at least in the ASMR community, it's very, very chill. Like, that's only a one-off. Like, I can't imagine, like, I don't know, other communities. I imagine it's more often than not. But it's not too bad, at least in the ASMR community. People are super chill. Like, most people are just trying to chill and sleep and relax, de-stress. There are the occasional few that give you a bunch of issues or troll or be super parasocial. Because I'm like, I don't know. Like, that hasn't changed. I've been here for 4 years. I've always communicated. I was very much an introvert. And trying to, like, on top of the parasocialness, you're also trying to, like, force someone that doesn't really want to be, like, outgoing to be outgoing, or, like, force them to talk to you is kind of weird. It's just bizarre. I've always kept, like, kind of to myself. But hell yeah, I do enjoy Nikkei while I do non-VR streams. I mean, parasocial, I would say parasocial in a positive way. Like, I think what did people say that the word parasocial has been like kind of overused or like not used properly. I feel like there's a dangerous type of parasocial, and then there's like kind of like, you know, the generally healthy type, you know? Like, I feel like I'm pretty close to with like the people that I like to watch, but like in reality, we probably won't get to have like a one-on-one or something like that. Like, we're not like best friends, but you know, I'm a part of their community, and that they say that I'm their friend, I can believe that. It's like a community. Like, a community of friends doesn't always have to be it's like know everything about each other and like you're like super super close, but you can kind of just have like a general understanding, especially with like, I feel like Twitch it's more like that, where you can have a close connection with your community but not have it be like overly like over the top, like extreme. But yeah. I mean, naturally, just how I am, I try to keep distance, but if I was more social, I feel like I would attempt to be more like, I don't know. But yeah. I just like to chill. And all that. I tell you guys I love you guys all the time. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's overly parasocial, but I can tell you guys that, but also, just, you know, I'm just me. I've shared my opinions on, like, you know, I just like to just vibe and do my own thing. Still young, I don't need to, like, date or anything. I'm pretty happy just how it is right now. Exactly, like Ironmouse is a good example. Like, she's one of the biggest VTubers, but you know, she used to have like beer chat meetups, you know, like she tries to be as close as the people that, you know, support her and her community as she can, even though it's probably like really hard to. So that's like a healthy way to go about it, but like, I don't know. You say single at 30 kind of goes hard. Oh my. And I'm 24, so I've got a long way to go, so. I don't know, it's just, life happens. And just chill. I mean, I think we're beyond, like, what are we in the 2020s? I think this idea of, like, having to be in a relationship is kind of, like, mid. Like, this societal pressure to do it, it's like, I don't know, what if you just vibe and eat soft tacos with your besties for the rest of your life? Doesn't sound too bad. To me, at least. Like, maybe when I'm old and wrinkly, I'll, like, I don't know. I don't fucking know, but at least now, I'm fine. I'll have my gilf era grab later on in life. Not for now. Very true. Yeah, we're going through life at our own pace. That's kind of how I feel like I remember when sorry, my throat just made a weird noise. I still feel like I'm like, I guess that's kind of like the early 20s. I don't really feel 24. Like when I see a 24-year-old, I'm like, I don't know if I see myself entirely. Like, I feel like I've grown into myself. I feel like I've matured. But there are times where I'm like, damn. Yeah, like I feel like if like the 20, like what is it called? You know, the pandemic didn't happen and I was back to being like a normie. Like where my life had that person that would have like evolved feels like they would be a lot more like when they were 24, they'd seem like a 24-year-old, like maturity wise. Yeah, the pandemic definitely cut out definitely a year and a few months of my like life experience, I guess you could say. So I was heading straight into it and kind of just halted for a while, and then I became a VTuber. At some point, I had a full-time job and I was VTubing. I think that was at the end of 2021, and then it was up until I officially started being full-time streamer in 2022. When did they just take a boat? Maybe there will be someone that passes by, or... Oof. Yeah, I was about to say Elton John. I didn't know that's music by Elton John. Yeah, it's a good movie. That was a short movie. Really? You wanna watch? Are you gonna go to bed? Okay. Oh, what's up with it? Yeah, if you buy a gasket on Steam, the website, you get 2 per pack, and it's like $30. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, I bought a new one recently. Yeah, get your rest. Been a long day for you. It was a good movie though. I really like that movie. Can't wait to watch Prince of Egypt. Okay, bye bye Luna. Bye. Oh, the camera's blurred. There you go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching the movie with me. Yeah, I really like the Hercules soundtrack. Alright. Alright. Luna went bye-bye. She went to bed. One of my headset making strange noises. Oops. Here, wait. What's my headset? There you go. Well, thank you for hanging out with me as well, everybody. It's been nice chit-chatting. Giving you guys some old lore. I wasn't always this Polish. I had my moments of being pretty scuffed and, you know. You see, the idea of actually getting to feel... Oh, like feeling in VR? Technically they already have like haptic suits. Hercules. Did someone say Hercules? Hercules. But yeah, Luna went to bed. You hardly noticed her. I know, she was laying down the whole time. I was kind of all over the place in the room. Yeah. We were watching Road to El Dorado. Hello, Ortiz. Hello, sweetie. And S4, hi, sweetie. Hello. But yeah, I had my fair share of scuff. Or not really whispering. But ASMR. I definitely got better with ASMR at least. I'd say. What time is that? Oh right, I did start later today. I was like, is it really already 10? It doesn't feel like 10. It's crazy. Time flies. Let me pause the movie. That's a really good movie. Road to El Dorado. I'm gonna go to a different world. Oh, so I learned something new. Remember the hotel world I took you yesterday? So I learned something about it. That there's 2 rooms in the house. And each day, the key card that you get opens up one of the rooms. So it swaps each day. Isn't that crazy? That's so like high tech. It's so cool. So today I believe it's room 2. Or it might be room 1 again. Yesterday it was room 2. Or... Oh, thank you, Mink. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. I try my best. Yeah, I definitely feel like you guys like changed my life forever. Not to be dramatic. But yeah. I really enjoy the Discord community we've made as well. Just hanging out and stuff. Yeah, we move the mic. Yeah, let's go to that world again. I do like this one though, the lighting's nice. The movie world. Movie. Rainy window. Man, I'm really low. Riza. Oh god, I got jump scared. I thought that was a person in the world. But it's an NPC. Hey there, are you looking for a custom VRChat avatar? No. I already have one. Well, anyway. Man, I love solo. Okay, bit all sweetie. I can go to the cinema. Yeah, I remember that room over there. What's over here? Yeah, I like this outfit. It's pretty cute. It's like a summer-ish outfit. I like the yellow. I typically don't go for like yellow colors, but I was kind of like this. That's kind of a vibe. I like that. I was gonna go with blue, but I feel like I choose blue and purple way too often. Yeah, currently in Popcorn Palace is the wrong name. Popcorn is in the palace. God. I was like, what is this setting? The bloom is insane. I'm gonna get blinded. Man. But yeah, it's like the IKEA shark plushie as an accessory. Well, likely we're no longer shy. I wouldn't say I'm like, I don't know what the definition of just being kind of in the middle. I think I can be reserved, but I wouldn't describe myself as shy anymore. Which I guess is kind of what I was hoping for over time. Outgoing but reserved. Is that shy? I guess that's basically shy. Or, I don't know what the word would be. The jade's so nice for me. I'm really excited to show you guys the 3D model. It looks so nice. Like it exceeded my expectations like by a long shot. I don't mean that to insult the artist or anything. I was just like, I didn't know really what to expect. I don't know. that comes off, right? I was expecting something really nice. Either way. Oh, yeah. I'll start the Riza VOD playlist. I can't remember which VODs. I think around my debut, around December, the VODs from that era, I did talk about myself a little bit more because I was like, there's a lot of new people that don't really know much about me, so I figured I'd give you guys some more. So, maybe I'll make a playlist for those that care or wanna look back on it. A lot of it's a bit goofy, but what do I say? Like, not those that care but are curious. There we go. Those who are curious. I'm sure there's some that care, just, you know, they would rather watch something live than VOD. And there's some people that like VODs as well. I'm doing pretty good cosmic. I feel like I need to wipe my eyes though. And my glasses. An anime adaptation. Oh boy. Is that what next year's Rain Dance short film's gonna go out? An autobiography? Riza, starring Riza and Riza. I'm just every character in the whole movie. Okay, that's right. It's good to see you. Thank you other biddies as well. How's your day going? It's going pretty good. I mean, in 2 hours the day will end. Excuse me. No. I'm sorry, darling. I'm not ready. Well, I was thinking, Halloween's gonna be a lot of fun. I feel like I have a lot of ideas for spooky month, especially. That's like the best time to play VR chat out of the whole year. Is during Halloween, because that's when all the world creators do the spookality, I think. It's an event where it's a contest as well. There's a world and avatar contest. I'm not sure what exactly they win. I think they win their money, or they get featured on the front page or something like that. Yeah, world creators make worlds themed around spooky, scary horror. And it's not all horror games. Some people did like a detective game. Like, it kind of has to be like games or like spooky themed or like crime or like mystery, thriller, like those type of genres that all kind of fit under spooky month. Fantasy as well, because a lot of Halloween stuff are really like not really spooky, it's more like knights and witches and princesses and stuff like that. So, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of cool worlds. During that time. There we go. Hopefully it's less in your face. I'll turn out the focus too. I also really like this hairstyle. I had it for the longest time. I used it on my witch model with the broom and the paintbrush. I never used it since. It gives me like lioness vibes, like a lion girl. You know what I mean? Like it's very like whooshy. Because with the ears it just works so well. Look at that. And also these ears have a toggle to become like bear ears. I forgot what it said in Japanese. I think it meant like, I think it was like nice with a mouse ear toggle, and then it was like bear. What's the word for bear? It starts with a U, right? I think it was a bear. And I think like a rat, because they had the rounded ears, and then one was more like oval. Oops. It was like, oh, why did my hand look so small? Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, why did it look like that? Outwards. Close up. I guess it's the perspective. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. No, I have seen horse ears on Booth. That would be kind of cute. Horse girl moment. Cookie used to call me horse girl because I play this game. So last year during the subathon, I played this game called Star Stable on stream, and ever since, Cookie would call me horse girl. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not a horse girl. It's just a game I used to play when I was a kid, and sometimes I log on to check it out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I do have like a, I'm not sure if it does it. The blinking animation. Oh, there it did. I did it there. Ears twitch. Oh my god, ears twitching on Twitch? That's crazy. Twitch.tv. So Mitsui, welcome back, sweetheart. It's been a while. Hope you've been well. Twitching on Twitch? Crazy. It's like, oh, it's almost like we're on Twitch.tv. Which tuber? I remember back when I first started VTubing, there was no VTuber tag. Do you remember that? Does anyone remember? Like, years ago? Now they have just custom tags, but there was an era where there was no VTuber tag, and then they added the VTuber tag, and it was like, it was so amazing. I remember that day, I was like, oh, we finally got acknowledged. Woohoo! And then the custom tags, oh god. I think that update is good though, but it was a bit cursed at first. You're so old, I know. Old. Any 30 and 40-year-olds in chat? Any... I always said this before. I remember a lot of people were like, oh, 30 is so old. I'm like, 30 is not that old. That means they only, like, been an adult for, like, what? 13 years? 12 years? What is it? 10 plus 2? Yeah, 12 years. Like, anything before you're 18, I'm not saying that's not life, but, like, you can't be expected to, like, know everything at that point. And even when you first turn an adult, it's still like a 30 is the new 20, so real. Yeah, and then 40, like, it's not, you're not that old, I gotta say. Like, especially now, I mean, I remember keep seeing articles like, humans are gonna live, Gen Z's gonna live to 120, I'm like, oh god. Okay, I mean, I love this planet and all, you know, I love this place, but I'm like, but I'm in my 70s and 80s, I don't know what my opinions on, like, society and life would be like, but if that's the case, I don't know. Technology and medicine are a lot better now, so who knows? So yeah, 30's the new... That's where it only starts. 30's the new 20. I don't want to be... The 20's not the new 10. I hated being like... What grade is that? 10 was... Ugh. What grade is that? 4th grade? 5th grade? I can't... Oh god, I don't want 20 to be new 10. Absolutely not. Some people's maturity levels, though, I don't know. It's rivaling. Pretty immature sometimes. 120 is the new 80. Oh god. 20s is the new 40. Say newborn. Newborn is the new negative. Oh my god. Always in my peak no matter. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. Hell yeah, cuz. I'm not gonna make it to any of these microplastics. Oh my god, I love that you know about that meme. The microplastics in your balls, and I don't know where they go if you're a girl. Where did the microplastics go? In your boobs? There we go. The microplastics in your booba. Oh yeah. People pay to get plastic in their butt and their boobs, but then we just get it for free through just existing microplastics. Like, are yours natural? Like, no. I have microplastics in my booba. It's not natural. It definitely isn't natural. I don't know if cavemen had microplastics, so I guess you could say it is unnatural. What? Imagine if someone just joined us the chat just now and we're just like, what the fuck is this conversation? The first thing they hear is, wait, what is that? Oh. The first thing they hear is, I don't think cavemen have microplastics in their booba or whatever. Or cave women. Anyway. Here's what I'll do. How long have I been live? Almost 2 hours. Okay, I'll stay live. I was gonna wipe my eyes and then wipe my lenses. And then go grab some water. Hey, Asakura. Hey, how you been? I was just about to be your bee. Hello, Asakura. Hello. You know, I actually had a... Oh, let me move this over there. Let me show you an avatar. I was gonna go to like a Japanese theme world with this one. It's very pretty. It's a Oni and also a... Oh god, where did you go? Also, Asakura, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Yeah, let me bring the mic closer. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's been a while today. It's really good to see you. No, I know, Asakura. There you go. But yeah. So it has fox ears. Wait. I was gonna say, do I see a bald head? But no. They actually made the, like, back of the hair details. Thank you. Thank you again for the gifted subs, Asakura. Thank you, sweetie. I like how look at the hand, like, it's very, like, I don't know how to describe it. The hand position for this model is just so, like, cute. I like the way their hands are. Just positioned naturally. Very cute. Very, like, feminine. There we go. I remember there being, like, a paintbrush with it, but it reminded me of Okami, but I think that was just in the booth page. I think they were just trying to be fancy. She would look like she would have like an ink brush with her, like a huge ink brush. Okay, so let me look through all the toggles. Let me just make sure. Maybe there is one. The lip sync, emote, settings, controller, index, costume. Oh. Whoa, that's cool. I'm not sure what that says though. That's really cool. You say, though the eyebrow is a bit funny because... Oh, do you want to see? It has a toggle for that actually, Asakura. Let me show you. Okay. Let me remove the mouse. So, you see here? It gets rid of the eyebrows. Or like, I guess it's showing transparency. That's what it's doing. I'm not sure what I like better though. I feel like it's definitely cuter without the eyebrows. Oh, does it say Oni? I see. Yeah, it is mirrored. It is mirrored. have so many. I have like too many models on your chat. I still don't know what they mean by hair thickness. I don't see the difference. Oh, thinness. Oh, I see. And then the horns, I can... You just have no horns. And just be a fox. I like the horns though, it looks pretty. Interesting. Also, thank you for the follow. I'm cheeking. No. Let me get closer. Closer, closer, closer. Okay. The teeth do look really nice, actually. I didn't really get to see it before. Let's see. What does it work? You know, Gilgamesh from Fate, you know how he has like a billion swords? Well, that's me with avatars. Are you too late? I mean, I should be alive for another 2 hours or so. I was gonna take a quick break to wipe off my glasses and lenses on my headset, and then grab some water as well, so I'm not dehydrated. It is really cute. I like the little, like, the skin thing. I think that's cute. Limited Avi works. But yeah, the booba is nice. The hair is really pretty. Don't mind my tracking. I had to recalibrate. My back broke. And the tail's so fluffy. Also, Frost, thank you so much for 5 months, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. You're super sweet. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, hello. Excuse me. Was there gestures on this one? Not sure. Oh, tracking. I don't know, actually. I don't know if... I don't think the facial gestures are working. Some point it did. There we go. Oh, I kind of like the slanted. The slanted hair is kind of cute. And the longer hair is also really pretty. No. Oh, oops. But yeah, guys are gonna have to bear me because I can barely see now. It got way too foggy. Oh, hello. It's very blurry. The fog. Riza more. The tears. That's very cute expressions though. And the teeth. How do I do that expression? And that peace sign? That's so funny. That's a funny face for a peace sign. Yeah. Why do I do a smile? I liked the smile expression. She looks crazy. Is it peace? Yeah, it is. It's funny. Yeah, kick yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Excuse me. You see, not gonna lie, it would be cool if you built a world for all the models. Built it right. Ooh, what an idea! Like a museum, like an avatar museum, but for all my for all my avatars. There's actually a VR chat thing called Avatar Museum where you can find new avatars, but I'll have to call it the Riza Avatar Museum. There you go. I wouldn't want to raid on their parade or whatever. They already have a pretty good thing going. I think they're on Avatar Museum 10. I can't remember how many they've had so far. Yeah. It's very goofy. I like this. Very cute though. Can't get rid of the fox aspect of the model. Doesn't come off, I believe. Let me take a look. Okay, the ears come off. Oh, hold on. I gotta see. There's a toggle for the shirt, but I'm not sure what it looks like. Oh, wow. Okay. I was like, am I going to be naked, or is it going to change the style? One of the two. And that's typically how it goes with your channel. Wow, I like that. She's in sports mode. She locked in. It's cool. Now I just need like a weapon or something. I'm surprised there's no, like, maybe there was something. Whoa, cool. Also, Kyunzen, AX, Little Alex, Galaxy, WH, Dark, Mate, Lost, Carotene, X7, Bittersweet, Duraz, Chicken Nuggy, Lucky Ghost, Samir, Relay, Sora, Twitchman, Cyber, Traveling Monk, CMU, Maniac, and Hikio Dreams. Hikio Dreams, thank you for the follows. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the follows lately. Look, I can lift it up. Hey guys, how's it going? I have a secret to tell you. Here, let me lift up my veil. I can't tell you secrets because the sound the sound totally doesn't go over the veil. Guess what? Guess what? You're cute. That's really cool though. Ooh, it's very like interactive. Alright. I'll be back soon. I'll go away in my shadow form. Alright, I'll be right back. I can barely see anymore. I am back. Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked on the wrong scene. I'm glad the music wasn't loud too. That would have been pretty awful, but the music choice was quite comfy, so that's good. Now everybody, here, let me move the cables are a bit mixed up on the stand. No. Hi, Mimic. Welcome, sweetie. And I said, duper, hello, sweetie. Super duper. Do hand gestures just stop working after a while? I think that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. Let me reset. No exodus and the pink hot and sweetie. They're doing well. Oh, but yeah, I have water. I am hydrated. I can see, which is nice. It was a bit foggy before. But no red. Thank you for the follow. Oh, there's thunder. Thunder sounds in this world. I should add the channels through the hand. That'd be a nice touch. Oh God. Sorry about that. Poor thing. Just bonked you on the head. I hope everyone on YouTube is doing alright. I'll take a look through the browser. For some reason it wasn't working very well before. It was a big bonk right. It's okay. You're okay. You're fine. But yeah, it's a nice model. I might make some adjustments to kind of how I like it on my controllers. I like the piece side well. I don't know if I like the claw gesture. Controllers. I think it's a rock and roll. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I can't do my finger tracking with this one. Oh, let's see if it will help me. Yeah, no. It doesn't let me like control my fingers, it just gestures. Anyway. Oh, switch. Let me move my mic just a little further. That's what I do. Wham, you guys again. Completely an accident. No worry. Let's move this on the way too. Alright. Yeah, I like the shark plushie aesthetic. I think that's funny. Free on Boost too. Quite nice for a free asset. The Swedish IKEA shark plushie. There we go. Closer. Yellow. Do you guys like the yellow? Yellow? What kind of shade of yellow? Is this like mustard? Or like, you know those cones? Like those cones are more orange. I don't think it's the same. Hello. Yeah, let me check all my teams. I don't think we have too many. Good boy. Thank God. Can you hear me from this far? Maybe I should bring it closer. But I can't really use my hands that much. Okay, good. Because I'm gonna move it back. Maybe right here. Okay, perfect. Good boy. Hey, good boy. Such a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. And you copy friend of it. And also think you're the hydrate. And let me see, let me zoom in. Pal, I believe. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Pal. Let's see. Good boy. Good boy. Such a good boy. You're my good boy. You're my good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Such a good boy. Here's let's go those EP hours. Yeah. Very cute. Some tracking pics. I hope so. So, on the floor. Take care, sweetie. Thank you for stopping by. And, is it Justin? There you go. Hi, sweetie. So we can go to that, hotel. Let's see. Is it still there? move it. I really like the lighting in this world. It's really nice, not too harsh. Let's go. Let's go, Leo. Thank you, motherfucker. Thanks, sweetie. And the calculated it. Like it. Sweetie. Okay. Very relaxing. That's really heavy and leaning over like that. Hurts just a little bit. Wow. What's my favorite? It's just with an M, not mozzarella. Munster cheese? However you say that word. I really like that type of cheese on sandwiches and stuff. But mozzarella is a banger, I gotta say. Scented cheese. Either or, honestly. Mozzarella cold is also really good. Like, you ever had it when it's just made and it's cold? It kind of still has a liquid in it, I think. It's very moist, like fresh mozzarella. It's really nice. Very crumbly though. More like string cheese. String cheese is pretty good. And like mozzarella on pizza is pretty good. Interesting. You mean like mozzarella and cake? Or like cold cake or like room temperature cake? I like either or. It depends on the cake though. Like I'm very particular with chocolate. It has to be like cold, very, very cold. Room temp chocolate cake. I don't know, it doesn't really hit as well. But if it's vanilla or something like that, I think any type, especially if it has fruit on it, definitely maybe cold. Or maybe the fruit should be cold. And the cake kind of just be room temp. I hope. Ooh, yeah, red velvet. That's pretty good. I remember I learned that red velvet's just chocolate cake dyed red. I could have sworn it always tastes like different than chocolate. No. I guess so. Yeah, that's also really good cold. I don't know if I could eat it room temperature. Like carrot cake's a good one because it's like zucchini bread, carrot cake, stuff like that, banana bread. That honestly can be room temp and like in slices and stuff like a cake. I don't necessarily prefer frosting on those things. I kind of just like it the way it is. It's been a while since I had any of those. Okay, let's go to the hotel. I forgot I could just take off my feet tracker. So you guys aren't even seeing my feet. Not yet, at least. Free. The Coopers are free. Wow, that other world's a quest world. That's interesting. The hotel world looked really high quality. Like, I feel like that would like break a meta quest if it loaded in. But I guess not. Ooh, really bright. Okay, we're on the floor 7. Let's see, what's today? Room 2. Can I select? Well, tomorrow's room 1. Wow, it tells you like a forecast of what rooms are going to be available. Okay, so today's room 2. So I haven't shown you room 2. Last time I showed you room 1. I think your room too. I saw it. It's not as good because it doesn't have the kitchen. It's lacking a few things. Alright, for those I didn't see last time. Here, I'll zoom out for you. So, what I'm gonna do is open the key, or put the key near the lock pad, and then go in, and then I select my mood, what I'm feeling today. I think I'm feeling maybe sleepy. So. I'll go with sleep. Put that there. Boop. Nighttime. It's pretty cool. So I believe in the last room there was an object in the world that was a Easter egg to their other world that they have. It's called the floating airship. I didn't realize that until I looked at other worlds. I'm like, oh, that's why it looked familiar. Which is pretty nice. So yeah, this is a more simplified. And you don't get the whole city view, you get someone's window. So room 2 I'm assuming would be on a budget. Or just room 1 would be probably better. With the kitchen and stuff. If this was a real hotel. You still pretty much get everything. You get the little like thing right there. The hallway. This over here. And then there. Oh. Trying to get up there. Or not. Oh, there we go. Man, very cozy. I wonder if they're gonna add a room 3. That'd be really cool that there's a world that each room becomes available randomly each day. I mean, I'm sure it would be annoying for some people that prefer a certain over the other. So. But I think that's a cool concept. So take care of Sakura. I hope work goes well. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. It's good to see you again. But yeah. Let's see. There's also this one, but I'm gonna mess something up. The gun doesn't work properly. The gun doesn't work properly with this outfit. But the nails are really nice. I don't think my mouth jacket works in this one either. So it looks like I'm speaking from my consciousness or something. You're in my thoughts. Get out of my head. You can't listen to my thoughts. That's not allowed. Also, let's say thank you so much. I think you're 2 months, sweetie. Welcome back. It's good to see you. No, okay there. Just stretch. It's good to see you again. Seriously. Oh yeah. I do like the blue sweater. I was gonna choose pink, but is the button glitching? I don't know why. But it doesn't want to work. I think. Yeah, it is a little time, EP time hours. So. Human mode. Yeah, I even have ears somewhere under my hair. Human ears. And I'll occasionally hear my stomach growl. I'll probably eat after this stream. What time is it? Oh, no. Yeah, maybe I won't. It's almost 12 a.m. I didn't realize that. It feels a lot earlier than it actually is. Right now. Yeah. Also, usually. I don't know if Twitch likes under booba, but it is in VR chat, so I think it's fine. There was no undershirt with this thing. So, fine. As long as it's not the whole stream, just under booba. And then I feel like I have an issue. The sweater, it's very cute. Or cardigan. I was contemplating moving the YouTube celebration next week. I was thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I didn't make it too early in the month, but we'll see. I'll try to decide before Wednesday or Tuesday, before it's too late. Excuse me, a little bit young. Oh, maybe Maybe it is getting close to time. Getting close, getting close. Making time. I don't think this one has the hand. The hand shadow. Which ones do? I know the shirt one does. Cute. Very cute. The one's without the shirt. I'll stay a little longer. Till like maybe then, which is probably soon. And then there's a ball. It's like a hypnosis. The ball. This one does not have microplastics in it. It just has metal. But I know what does have microplastics. I know it does. How do you say you can't hear me? Okay, that's good. Don't worry about it. I wasn't saying anything important. Nothing of importance. Look at that. I wish there were more styles out there in this space. Do I have stars in my eyes? Maybe. What does starry-eyed mean? I forgot what that saying was. I don't think I haven't set up a starry-eyed expression. I do have hearts. I don't have that quite yet. I have a brilliant outfit. It's the unlimited what we call it, fit works. We have so many outfits. Yeah, it's been a hobby of mine for a while. My monthly spending, free to spend money goes towards FF subscription and just avatar stuff or headsets for worlds, so I can do that. And some personal items for myself later on. Hello inside, my sweetie. Welcome back. Also hello, KDS. Hope you're doing well. I might be feeding. Might be that time. Nighttime. Happy hours. I'm sleepy. Can you see how big my forehead is from here? Let's see. Oh yeah, you can vaguely see. Yeah, you can see my forehead. Very round forehead, very large forehead. Your favorite forehead. I don't know about that. I don't know if anyone has like a favorite forehead. I don't know if that's a thing. But if you do, I hope my forehead's your favorite. Oh my god. Yeah. You know what one of my favorite things that some world creators do is add reverb to their world. So when you go in, like, everyone else's voices are reverbed. I find a lot in, like, cave worlds or, like, stuff like that. Yeah. Or, like, some, like, theaters have it. theater world. Are you guys theater kids? Do you like theater? Like musicals or like plays? I haven't been to a musical or a play in a while. I haven't played. Or like an orchestral concert, is that the right word? Because those can get pretty theatrical sometimes. Sometimes you're just be tired. I'm rubbing my nose on. What if I had a what if I have a runny nose? How would you feel? POV or my personal tissue. There we go. Not all clean. Thank you. I needed that. Oh my god. It happens. I'm done with that runny nose. You say I'll never wash my face again. Oh my. That's scary. Okay, what about how about you wash your face and then I give you a peck on the cheek? And then you can not wash that. We don't want you getting like, I don't fucking know, the black plague or something. The rat plague. But yeah, I wasn't too sure about this color scheme, like yellow and like teal, I guess you could say. It's kind of a vibe, sorry. I know my life looks crazy, but I took off my foot tracker. So I can wiggle my toes in peace. Look at the texture. By the way, this is Poyomi shaders on the hat. And then the rest of my model uses Little Toon. Look how crazy that looks. Also, sorry, my little like hair antennas are showing here. My ahunky. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Looks like a real plushy texture. Like I want to rub my fingers on it. Like it looks like you can feel it, you know? Like you can feel the texture. It's really nice. And there's my meow meow ears. There we go. Look at that. Same thing with the tail, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult showing you guys the gel without doing a cake reveal. Alright, well, me and my big forehead are gonna get to sleep. I don't like adjust this in my hair. I think it doesn't quite fit my head properly. But from far away it looks not okay. I'm sorry if you heard my stomach growl. There it goes. 5 head for days. Exactly. But I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully around 6. I don't think I'll need. I just need to. I think I explained I was right. EP later or higher. And I was also testing out baby. Immortal. Level 3 level. That isn't made by me. For once. By a professional. Professional. Alright. Let me look to read. There we go. There we go. So give me one moment to type this in. And then I'll read. I just paste. There we go. Bye-bye. Oh. I think I might have. Is it spelled correctly? Bye-bye. Sometimes you gotta stretch. Alright, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Yeah, let me bring it a bit closer. No. Alright. Okay, bye bye. Let's do that. There we go. Did it work? There we go. Bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure to join the Discord. Enjoy the raid. That's gonna be very comfy. Bye bye.